Welcome to our opposite word guessing game. In this game, we'll give you a word, and you have to guess the opposite of that word in 5 seconds. Are you ready to play? The first word is strong. Can you guess the opposite of strong in 5 seconds? The opposite of strong is weak. The second word is happy. The opposite of happy is sad. The next word is hot. The opposite of hot is cold. The next word is wet. The opposite of wet is dry. The next word is fast. The opposite of fast is slow. The next word is full. The opposite of full is empty. The next word is light. The opposite of light is dark. The next word is tall. The opposite of tall is short. The next word is soft. The opposite of soft is hard. The next word is loud. The opposite of loud is quiet. The next word is clean. The opposite of clean is dirty. The next word is day. The opposite of day is night. The next word is winter. The opposite of winner is loser. The next word is brave. The opposite of brave is coward. The next word is thin. The opposite of thin is fat. The next word is big. The opposite of big is small. The next word is push. The opposite of push is pull. The next word is old. The opposite of old is young. The next word is few. The opposite of few is many. The next word is inside. The opposite of inside is outside. The next word is heavy. The opposite of heavy is light. The next word is open. The opposite of open is closed. The next word is front. The opposite of front is back. The next word is up. The opposite of up is down. The next word is lazy. The opposite of lazy is active. The next word is funny. The opposite of funny is serious. The next word is wide. The opposite of wide is narrow. The next word is sit. The opposite of sit is stand. The next word is left. The opposite of left is right. The next word is boy. The opposite of boy is girl. Thanks for playing our opposite word guessing game. We'll see you again soon for more fun and learning.